Hey there guys, it's Kristen. For those of you following along, today is day number 7 of our 30-day challenge to living well essentially. For 30 days, I'm going to share with you ways you can change your mindset and your habits so that you too can be living well essentially. So last week we focused on habits and we focused on mindset and how to change our thought patterns and our behavior patterns in order to change our habits. So this week we're going to use some of what we learned to change our mindset in regard to food and nutrition. If you can change the way you think, you can change your life. And that's a famous quote by Mel Robbins. So if this is true of your life, then the same is true of our nutrition. If you can change the way you think regarding food, then you can change your way of eating and what you eat. So over the next 7 days, we're going to go from an autopilot, our default way of thinking, which we talked about last week, to a more deliberate mode of thinking when it comes to making food choices. We're going to let go of limiting beliefs surrounding food in general, and we're going to have a nutrition reset. So what does this mean? It means we're going to apply the principles and mindfulness practices that we learned and talked about last week when it comes to changing habits, and we're going to change our approach to nutrition so that we can implement a healthy lifestyle. The first step in this process is to identify your limiting belief in regards to food and nutrition. So your day number 7 challenge is to grab your journal, write your limiting belief down in regard to food and nutrition. Be clear, be specific, because when you take time to really be clear on goals and practice managing your mindset, any task, including losing weight, is so much easier. So the way you're going to do this is you're going to do this by writing down 3 things regarding the limiting belief in regards to food and nutrition. 1, identify that limiting belief and be clear and be specific. 2, what is it costing you to think this way? Like, meaning, what effect is it having on your health, your mindset, the way you think about yourself, and maybe even your relationship? 3rd, what is it costing you in regard to your future health? Okay, so join me tomorrow as we continue to take all that we've learned about changing and forming new habits and use it to change our nutrition so that you too can be living well essentially.